Hello everybody, welcome back to the Suikoden 4 walkthrough. I have to apologize, I missed this chest here in the last video. So I just wanted to grab some footage of it real quick. I don't remember if that one disappears or not. There's some weird like time passage here in Razril, so you're gonna want to do, you know, plenty of exploring now, I guess. Make sure that you get everything here. And then you know, again, so there'll be a little time passage, I guess, is I'm gonna just refer to it as. And then you'll want to explore pretty much everything again. Here we have Basil, something like that, and looks like you just recruit him. I thought that you had to beat him at his top game, but apparently that's not the case. And here's Conrad. I think you actually have to have Katarina with, or I should say in your party. Let's check that here. Conrad, yep. Katarina in your party, so make sure you bring her with. And he will be recruitable. And here we have Maxine, finally. So you're gonna wanna, you know, beat Maxine in the town square of Nanal, and then beat her in the Stonecutters Field. So that's kind of on the way to the Kobold Village. And then, you know, obviously then just speak to her here, and she will be recruitable. If I remember right, she's got some pretty, I don't know if she has good runes, or if she's just a good rune cannon operator. Maybe a combination of the two. I don't really remember what her default runes are. Excuse me. Right. Spend the night here. I think I redid this footage, so like, you know, if you remember from the last video, I guess I took this, or I did things a little bit, like, slightly different. I had there, like, a couple of minutes of footage there where I didn't come back here and recruit, like, Conrad and stuff. And, if I remember right, I think I missed something. And I ended up having to go back to like a different save file to basically fix what I missed. Because again, you know, there's some missable items here, and you'll want to, you know, you're probably just going to be the safest to explore what you can, or you know, if you're watching this, then you know, just make sure that you grab the same things I do. I vaguely remember buying those runes there in the previous video, so you know, again, some of this footage will probably look like I had already done it, which I did. It was just I missed something, so I ended up coming back and doing it over. So I apologize for any redundancy. Wow, that shop's got power rings. That's pretty cool. And Frederica. One of these times I'll get it right. She's gonna be recruitable in a little bit here, so cool to get jets. And here is the, you know, again, the shop. I had this in the previous video as well, and I think I just grabbed, you know, kind of like one of, I should say, I made sure that I had one of everything in my inventory. I didn't necessarily buy this stuff to equip it. Ooh, Venus armor. Yep, that is a good pickup. If I remember right, the Venus set's pretty decent for magic users. Don't quote me though on that, because I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of the sets in here. There's only a couple that really stand out anymore, and that's the The ogre set is probably my favorite armor set in the entire game. I like that it gives you the, I think it's like the Fury status or something like that, or Berserk. I don't remember what the actual status effect is called. It's actually the same status effect that you get from the Fury rune, and that Fury rune you get one. You can only get one per playthrough. It's from the training hall, and that was a couple of videos ago that we took a look at that, and excuse me, ripped through it quick. I'm trying to remember here if we've got any. I don't think there's any new treasures right now. Yeah, and I'm in the wrong spot anyway. I don't think that there's anything in the audience hall for a while. But yeah, so like I said, I would just try to make sure that you explore pretty well here. You know, make sure that you get everything, and then wow, boy. And then in a little bit here, I'll pretty much say the same thing. You know, you'll just wanna do as best you can to explore everything. I'd say talk to everybody too. That's pretty important. Here, this man and his daughter. Yeah, you're gonna wanna get them to go to the ship with you. Really good on the ship with us. And if I remember right, I mentioned this in a few videos ago, but I believe there's like a cat or something that you can recruit, and I'm pretty sure it's here, and I missed it. I think it's up there. Yeah, you can see the animals in the background there. And I don't know if you can get them both, but yeah, see, I missed them. I just walked right by them. They're by no means, you know, you don't need to, but you can, and if I remember right, they actually do show up on your boat. So you know, again, it's not actually gonna affect your gameplay at all, but it's kind of neat. You know, I actually forgot what we're even doing here, but it looks like just recruiting people to get on the ship. And so, you know, I guess I would say just talk to everybody that you can. That guy says he's gonna go. I don't know. And I don't remember what actually progresses the time here. I feel like I'm missing something. Again, you know, it's been quite some time since I've played through this. And wow, am I ever tired. Holy smokes. It's one of those days. Let's see here. Oh, gosh, before I forget, now that we have liberated Razoril, actually, maybe I mentioned this in the previous video, but we now have recruited our other two characters from the very beginning of the game. And one of the kind of okay, cool things, I guess, about them is that if you put them all in the same group for the ship, like what would it be like? You've got your regular party that you take, you know, everywhere, and then you've got like your ship parties, so it's like ship party 1 and ship party 2 or something like that. Well, if you stick them all in the same like ship party 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter actually. But if they're all 4 in the same group, they have a 4-man combine attack, and I'm pretty sure those 4 are the only 4 characters in the game that have a 4-man combine attack. You know, the other ones, there's a bunch of 3-person, there's a ton of, you know, dual. But they are the only ones that have the 4-man attack. And in all honesty, I don't really remember what it does. Like, I don't remember if it's good or not. And again, it's been forever since I've done it, so I don't know. I guess, but it's cool to know. You know, again, it's the only 4-person attack in the game. So try it out, you know, see what you think. And if I remember right, boy, is it? I think in New Game, and maybe, you know what? Don't quote me again on this either. But if I remember right, a New Game Plus, I thought there was something that you could do to swap out the main character, like if you didn't want to fight with him in you know, random encounters and stuff. But you know, that's definitely New Game Plus only, and it's only, if I remember right, it's only for a combat, you know. So like, I'm pretty sure that the main character is always the person like running around. Like you see the main character right here on the, I don't know, I wouldn't call it the overworld screen. Yeah, maybe that's an appropriate term, but I'm pretty sure that never changes. But again, I could be wrong. I don't remember fully. And who knows? For all I know, maybe you can't even do that. But I thought that you could do that anyway. Kind of like what was that? Chrono Cross had the same feature, if I remember right, where you could swap out, you know, someone else to basically fight for the main character in random encounters. You know, pretty cool. Pretty cool system. Doodaloot, doodaloot. I should look up all that info though, just to be sure. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea for a walkthrough, eh, comrade? And where am I going? I feel like I'm just running around in circles. I feel like I must just be like missing something, you know, something major, some major shabling-a-bling. Ah. Feels like I'm not advancing the story. Like I must be missing an NPC or something. Just running around Razorol aimlessly. I guess that's... Here we go. Okay, what did I miss? Did I go somewhere, or did I actually have to speak to somebody?
So, let our leader declare his intentions.
Yeah, anyway. Let the leader declare his intentions. Alright, let's fight against those Kulooks. Let's do it. Seems like that's a pretty popular choice. Okay, let's rock. Let's do this. So I just did a little looking, I guess, on the New Game Plus option. I'm not seeing anything that swaps out your main character, so maybe maybe I'm just thinking of Chrono Cross. I don't know why. I guess I just thought you could do that in this too. So, but yeah, again, I don't know. It's not looking like you can do that. But, you know, again, I guess I could be wrong. I don't know why I thought that you could do that in this game. Anyways, this looks... I don't know if this looks familiar to anybody else, but there was a fight early on in the game that you have Katarina here, I think, where Razorol's getting attacked by pirates. And I think Katarina hasn't... I don't think her stats have changed at all since that original fight. Wow. Man, Mitsuba just crushes.
If you people really want this land, then let's make a deal. How much will you pay? I'm a reasonable man.
Don't be ridiculous! Beat it!
Huh? What? That's right! Your words mean nothing to us! You scumbag! I've heard enough. Let's head back for now.
Okay.
Keep walking! Come on, traitor!
We don't need you anymore.
Damn it! Out of my way! Ow!
Out of my way. So, obviously just beat down Lord Vingerhut's lackeys.
Sir, it's them. They've returned to Rosaril and reclaimed it.
Return to Razrul.
I see. You may go.
Yes, sir.
Alright, what's going on here at the Axis of Evil?
That's the group that's apparently been uniting the islands. What shall we do? Shall we?
No, forget about Rosaril.
I still have my suspicions.
I assume
What are you getting at?
you would have to see it in person to realize its full potential.
So, Cray obviously wants the rune
This is also a
really,
direct
really
commission from
badly.
His Majesty. His Majesty wishes to offer the rune to Harmonia. Do you understand?
Are you saying we are merely a tool for rune hunting? What if we are acting under that policy? The plan is already in motion.
Yes, the governor's policy and our goal. I came to the backwaters of El Ile with the governor because we had common interests. Regardless of what you think, I am not lying. Now, please continue to guard the kingdom of Obel.
So the rune's whereabouts will determine how we treat the kingdom of Obel. Is that what this means?
Oh yes. The governor is apparently under the weather. He has given me the
All
right of command for now.
right. So, we've got some
I expect much from both of you in the field. I would
Some
like
very
to avoid any more
suspicious
losses to our fleets.
activities going on here with Cray.
Yes. You two are the only ones to whom I can entrust the fleets. I am counting on you.
So apparently the governor is under the weather, and he's entrusted the
Is this truly what His Majesty had in mind?
the military force with
So,
Cray, which
You
obviously
shouldn't voice
seems
such
very
reckless
strange.
thoughts. You'll never know who might be listening.
Indeed.
Is it all right now? Between you and me, I'm worried about the governor. Cray said he was ill, but I have a feeling Cray may have done something.
What?
I had it looked into, but no one has seen the governor these last few days. I sense something is amiss.
It's also possible that the southward advancement policy from the previous governor has been halted. It's unlikely, but could the Central Committee be...
We cannot deny that as a possibility. There are especially many among the elders who are calling for sanctions against the Scarlet Moon to the north.
So in that case, how should we act?
For now, at any rate, we should probably first confirm whether this situation is in accordance with His Majesty's wishes. But now is not a good time. Obel is in danger of being retaken. With your permission, I must return to the Second Fleet immediately. Sir Troy, please wait aboard the First Fleet's flagship until further notice. I will do everything in my power to stop them.
Colton, do not push yourself too much.
All right.
Troy,
Obviously,
you
a
are
lot
still
of
young man.
distrust,
Your
maybe,
generation will build
among
the future of this country.
maybe even, I guess you could just say,
However,
just flat
It
out.
is my generation that bears the
Yeah, I don't know.
responsibility.
It probably is
for
just
your future.
distrust.
I just feel the current
but,
situation may be
Colton
more
and Troy
dangerous
here
than we
are
had
beginning to question
originally
whether or
thought.
not Cray is actually kind of acting of his own free will, or if he actually is acting in accordance with the governor's wishes. It sounds like it's, there's a question about, what's going on with the governor, as no one has seen him for quite some time. And here is the time passage I was talking about. You're going to want to check that treasure chest there. And what was that, the silver hammer? Not that important if you already have the golden hammer, but, in a normal game, you most likely will not have that, so a good pickup there. Here's another treasure chest. There's the hero shield. Now, again, these treasure chests won't be available forever, so get them right now. The hero's shield, obviously, there being part of the hero set. And then I believe we need to go in here and up to the top. Fungi. And recruit Fungi there. Fun guy. Fun guy. You come with us, fun guy. Fun guy. Anywho. Let's get back to it. Come on. Get in there. Get in that door. Gonna climb up the spire, and I think there's a character up here. Definitely some items. Possibly a recruitable character. So, going back to the whole, all the dialogue and whatnot, there's a treasure map, guardian bracelet. There's a double whammy there. Going back to the whole dialogue, so it looks like, anyway, Cray is, kind of not being honest in, specifically with Troy and Colton there on what's going on, and kind of is, more or less getting or empowering himself by, or I should say, in the governor's absence, kind of just taking control, and not necessarily sticking with what the governor's orders, really were. That being the expansion of the Kuluk Empire, from the north, starting in Ilia to the south and the rest of the islands. So obviously we're retaking islands, and Troy and Colton are like, hey, what's the deal? Is that not the plan anymore? What's going on? As we've obviously, or they've let Razoril now fall under our control. And so the question was whether or not they should use the military force to take back Razoril, whereas Cray basically says, nope, our top priority is getting the rune, and it's not necessarily the expansion. So, again, some definite distrust or I wouldn't even say confusion. Warrior, what was that? Warrior boots, they're part of the warrior set. But yeah, anyway, so not exactly, I wouldn't call it confusion. I feel like Troy and Colton know that something's up. They're definitely, obviously, right to distrust Cray. As it's, it's certainly appearing that he's not being completely honest. Looks like we can't recruit Frederica yet. But yeah, I think that's it for the treasure chests right now. As far as the missable ones anyway. Frederica here will become available after this point, and so this is this little scene here with the four of your, I don't know, knight friends or ex-knight friends. I don't know what you want to call these four, but this scene here is what passes time again. So now again, make sure that you have collected those treasure chests, as they will no longer be available after this point.
Someday, I promise, I will restore the knights to their old glory. Please wait just a while longer.
I think that was Katarina's, I don't know, like a salute to Glenn, I suppose. Alright. Let's get back to recruiting, eh? Hey, comrades? And I believe Frederica here is one of the archers, and thus can take part in the, what is it, like the 3-person archer combo attack. You know, it's her Ted. Actually, yeah, there might even be 4 of them. I think there is. I think there's 4. It's her, Ted, Lohawk, and Aldo. That sounds right, right? Pretty sure those are all archers. So, any of those 3 characters, you know, I believe is what makes up that archer attack. So, a little fun info, I suppose. And I thought there was supposed to be a character over there, Mr. Conrad. Nope, wrong guy. I'm thinking of Carl. Okay, so it says, spend the night at the inn and then speak with Carl in the back streets. So, that is what we're doing. Spend the night here. And let's make our way to the back streets. Yeah, it looks like spending the night there. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. It looks like it's brighter now. Yeah, so here's Carl. Carl, and I don't know, that I don't know, his portrait just looks weird. It might be the mustache. I don't know. I guess he always just looked like a weirdo to me. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to go too far there, but anyways, here's Gretchen. That is I don't know. That old dialogue there. How could you not recruit her? Spent time up in the mountains by myself, honing my swordsmanship. I came down, I heard about you, and I just couldn't contain myself. Okay. Seems legit. Join the party. Who else do we have here? This should be Ameria. Up here at the top of the tower. Now that we've got all of our events taking place, and you know, obviously it's the day after the whole sunset scene or whatever. What are you doing here? It's quite the interesting wardrobe she's got. I mean, like, kind of they look like cowboy boots, the leggings, and then the hot pants. And then I don't know what that, like, shirt jacket thing is. Just, I don't know. Just weird. I don't know anything about fashion though, so maybe I'm the weird one. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's a ship heading our way! It's a pirate!
Heading our way. It's a pirate. Dirty pirate bastards. Alright. Battle once more. Let's do this. Pirate snow. Oh, how ironic. Set up carefully. Why bother? He's only got fire runes. So what does that mean? We gotta pick a water? All we need is one water rune and we got this. Looks like Katarina will fit the bill quite nicely. What was that? Axel had one extra range. That's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. I'm a fan of the extra range. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like I did go with Axel there. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, and I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I always feel like this, the Navy battles here are always really determined, or are always determined by your rune cannon setup. You know, if you set up the right way, it's really tough to lose. Now, that's not saying that I've never lost, because I have. But Helmet's got a ton of underlings. Reinbach had a bunch there too. Main character's got 40. Lino's got 30. Kind of wondering now if they're probably set amounts. You know, like some characters just get a bonus depending on who they are. That would make sense, right? Main character gets 40. I mean, seems to make sense. Which also kind of makes it, you know, actually now that I think about it, I don't know if they get that bonus when they're the captain. I guess it would make sense. I guess I never really tried it though. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It's not that I never tried it. It's just that I never really looked into it and did any sort of in-depth analysis. Like, you know, it'd probably be easier if it'd be really easy to tell if you just didn't have any of your 4 characters, like the crew. If you took all 4 of those and had those empty, and didn't have a rune cannon operator set, and then if you just, you know, set up your cannon, well, if you use the main character and you've got, you know, a health pool of 40, well, that would sure mean that he's contributing to the pool of underlings, even though, you know, he's not actually one of the 4 crew members. So, something to think about, I guess, a little bit. I think I always, I don't know, again, you know, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter anyway, because your rune cannon setup is what determines winning or losing a battle, you know, essentially. So, again, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how much health your ship is if it never takes fire. And yeah, this guy's just gonna get wrecked. So he's in range now of the other 2 ships, and we're just gonna fire at the port and the bow. Well, yeah, that didn't last long at all. So obviously we didn't take any damage at all. And we spanked Snow once again. His little pirate outfit, though, that's cool.
Snow. So you're a pirate
Snow.
now?
So you're a pirate now.
Shut up! I can do what
Shut
I
up.
want.
I can do what I want.
What should we do?
And here I think you have to ask him. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you have to ask him if he'll join us or not.
Just can't bring
Maybe you
myself
can,
to
or maybe
work
you
with
do have to.
understand. Why do people flock to you so much? People just keep leaving me. Why doesn't anyone
People
like
just
me?
keep leaving me. Why doesn't anyone like me? Again, you know, I kind of feel bad for Snow. It seems like he just keeps making bad decisions. You know, he's got a little bit of that, like, insecure personality to him. But then, like, the events, or how events have kind of rolled out ever since the whole, like, abandoning his ship thing. That was what did it, you know, and it was literally all downhill from there. And it felt like even if he made a good decision, it ended up kind of turning around on him. So, you know, kind of feel sorry for the guy. Anyway, that is going to bring this video to a close. So, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hope these guides are helpful, and hope you guys keep joining me for more videos. All right, thanks for watching.